Now start. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to this pep talk this afternoon. Please mute yourself, but always show your video pictures. Sign in your name, your Facebook account, or email address in the chat box. Please include the names of companions attending with you. Use the chat box to ask questions and make comments while the pep talk is on. There'll be group pictures at the start and end of the pep talk, so please show your faces in the video. Reminder after the pep talk is to take the online learning CUM evaluation test exercise or OLETE for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like this. I have placed the link in the chat box already. Another reminder, obtaining 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO Hoson medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. Another request, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum. And before we adjourn, thank you. Let's now have a group picture taking before we start the pep talk proper. Please show your faces now. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have a patient empowerment program in which I like to empower the lay people or patients to take control in the management of their health. I started the pep talk on May 15, 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are 3 courses in the pep talk: the core courses, the health disorder courses, and then the health issue courses as shown here. And then I have so far delivered at least 240 pep talks from May 15, 2021, that was the start, to May 9, 2026, that's the end of the 5th year, period of 5 years, every Saturday without fail, 2 to 3 p.m. And May 16, 2026 marks the start of year number 6 for the RO Hoson Pep Talk. How long the pep talk will last will depend on our enthusiasm, your enthusiasm, my enthusiasm, discipline, and perseverance. My pep talk today is entitled, There is no health without oral and dental health, or another way of putting it is oral and dental health affect general health. The empowerment objective is for the lay people to have a basic understanding of the importance of oral and dental health in their health management. This particular pep talk will be part of the module on health literacy development, as well as healthy lifestyle behavioral change. Contents of this particular pep talk this afternoon will be, I will define some terms: dental health, oral health, mouth health, and general health. Then I will try to expound on there is no health without oral and dental health. And then lastly, how to promote oral and dental health, how to prevent oral and dental health problems. Disclaimer, the R.O. Hoson Pep Talk contains the R.O. Hoson thoughts, perceptions, opinions, and recommendations, or TPORs, culled from my personal experiences as well as from the writings of other health professionals. Let's start with the definition of terms. So, what is dental health? Dental health pertains to the health of the tooth or teeth and their supporting structures. So, this dental health covers the tooth enamel, dentine, pulp, roots, gums, directly attached to the teeth, periodontal ligaments, and the jawbone that holds the teeth. So, at yung illustration ng isang tooth, okay, so you have the root canal, you have the pulp, dentine, enamel, then here you have the crown, the neck, and the root. So dental health refers to the health of the teeth, of the tooth, okay? Mouth and or oral health, so these two will be used interchangeably, pertains to the health not only of the tooth, kasama yung tooth, dental health, but also everything inside your mouth or oral cavity. Mouth and oral mean the same thing. But oral is more formal. It's a more formal medical term. So kasama yung, when you say mouth, kasama na yung dental, yung mga tooth element, as well as the surrounding structures, no? Like the upper lip, lower lip, and then all those things here, uvula, tongue, etc. Ito, no? So, as I said, mouth or oral health covered the teeth, the gum, the tongue, the inner cheek, the lips, the palate, the floor of the mouth, so dito, and then the salivary glands, yung nagpo-produce ng mga laway, the throat opening, even the jaw bones kasama sa mouth, and facial muscles used for chewing and speaking. Okay. So when you say oral or mouth health, mas malawak siya kaysa dental health. So palaging kasama yung dental health doon sa mouth or oral health. General health naman pertains to the health of the entire body or its part, from head to foot, in all the systems, organs, and tissues of the body. So it includes both physical and mental health. So yung kabuuan, now general health. So there is no health without oral health. What does this mean? So it means that good overall health or general health cannot be achieved or maintained if oral and dental health are neglected. All of us can attest to this. Diba? Kapag sumakit ang ngipin natin, sira ang araw natin. Okay? So oral and dental health affect the general health. A healthy body starts with a healthy mouth. If your teeth and gums are unhealthy, your nutrition, your speech, your comfort, your confidence, and even the health of the rest of the body can be affected. If you don't control what you put inside your mouth, yung mga kinakain natin, what you eat, you may develop digestive disorder and diseases which will affect your health. So don't just think of yung mga problema sa stomach. Bagong karoon ng problema sa stomach, meron din kinalaman doon sa mouth health. Kasi doon dumadaan muna yung mga pagkain sa mouth. Okay? Oral health is part of the universal health coverage. Organizations such as WHO, World Health Organization, recognize oral health as an essential component of general health and well-being. Good oral health contributes to healthy aging and improves the quality of life throughout life. So if you have poor and oral and dental health, this affects the quality of life. So the mouth and teeth are essential for everyday function. Healthy teeth and gums allow people to eat nutritious diet, speak clearly, smile confidently, socialize without embarrassment, enjoy a better quality of life. Again, all of you can attest to this. Dumaan tayo lahat yan. Okay? Na-experience natin yan. So the mouth reflects the overall health. Many systemic diseases first show signs in the mouth, including diabetes, HIV infection, leukemia, vitamin deficiency, and autoimmune diseases. Kung meron kayong itong mga sakit nito, kung minsan nakikita doon sa bibig natin. May mga signals doon. Physicians and dentists may detect these conditions during an oral examination. Kung ang involvement ay the teeth, so usually dentist ang i-refer, ang titingin. No? Kung sa mouth naman, usually physicians. No? Poor oral health can contribute to systemic diseases also. So kanina, yung systemic disease can manifest in terms of oral diseases, yung mga signs ng oral, mga symptoms and signs. But the other way around, kung meron kang poor oral health, magko-contribute yun sa sakit sa buong katawan. Okay? For example, untreated gum disease, or which we call periodontitis, has been associated with diabetes. It's a two-way relationship. It can be also affect the heart. Mga parang example, rheumatic fever, gano'n, no? Okay. Heart disease and stroke. Then adverse pregnancy outcomes, chronic disease, respiratory functions, particularly aspiration pneumonia in older adults. So although some associations are stronger than others, maintaining a good oral health is recognized as part of preventing diseases. So kung maganda yung oral health natin, mapiprevent natin itong mga sakit na mentioned about. No? Adverse pregnancy outcomes, chronic renal disease can also be attributed to poor oral health, respiratory infection, etc. Now, dental health, focusing on dental ngayon. Dental health affect general health. The question is how? So dental health mean yung healthy teeth and strong supporting structures let you chew the foods properly. If you have untreated cavities, dental caries, infections, or gum disease, the bacteria can enter the bloodstream, pupunta sa dugo through the inflamed gums or tooth roots. No? Kakaroon kayo ng sepsis or bacteremia. Okay? And then this raises the risk for inflammation elsewhere in the body. So a lot of times lalagnatin kayo as a first sign of this condition. Then poor chewing also limits nutrition. Kapag hindi kayo makaka-chew ng gusto, kakaroon kayo ng malnutrition at the most, kung continuous yan, so which weakens also your overall health. Now, as to the oral health naman, kanina dental health, this time we'll talk about oral health or the mouth health, which let's just limit ourselves, hindi kasama yung teeth mo na. Okay? So your mouth is the main entry point of bacteria, nutrients, and air. Doon ang pumapasok sa bibig natin. So yung mga pagkain, nutrients, hangin, pumapasok doon. At the same time, pumapasok din ng mga germs, mga bacteria, or even viruses. No? So your mouth, when your mouth health is good, it acts as a barrier against harmful germs. So proven links that show mouth health affects many systems. Heart and blood vessels. Gum disease bacteria may contribute to a clogged arteries and raise the heart disease risk. Diabetes. High blood sugar worsens the gum infections. Kung may diabetes kayo, infections ninyo, hindi kumagaling. So in turns, infections also makes the blood sugar harder to control. Pag di makontrol yung infection, tumataas yung blood sugar. Respiratory health. Bacteria from the mouth can be inhaled into the lungs. No? It can cause aspiration pneumonia. It can cause pneumonia. Okay? It can cause yung pinaka-worst, COPD. No? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Pregnancy. Severe gum disease is linked to higher risk of preterm and low birth weight. A lot of us, yung mga women, alam nila yun. Ha? Okay. May mga gum disease na yun, mataas ang incidence ng mga premature birth. Digestion and immunity. Proper saliva flow and healthy mouth tissues help start digestion and support your immune system. So kung hindi kayo makakain, hihina yung katawan natin, immune system. So how to promote oral and dental health and how to prevent oral and dental health problems. So number one, the oral diseases are common, very common siya, but largely preventable. Common conditions include, naka-common probably, dental caries or tooth decay. All of us experience that. I don't think any person is immune to that. Lahat meron at one time or another. Nakaroon ng dental toothache, usually caused by dental caries. Then gum disease, then tooth loss. Okay. So yung nababawasan out of the 32 teeth, nagiging less than 32 na. Then oral infections, then oral cancers can also be part of that oral diseases now that can occur in the mouth now, which are largely preventable also. Most dental health problems can be prevented through, number one, brushing twice daily with fluoride toothpaste. Brushing at least twice daily. Kung pwede, 3 times or 4 times, pwede rin. Then cleaning between the teeth using floss or interdental brushes. Then limiting sugary foods and drinks. Avoiding alcohol and tobacco. And of course, regular dental checkup. So simple mouth and oral and dental health checklist. So daily, with focus on dental health muna, brush for 2 minutes, morning and night with fluoride toothpaste. At least, the more the better. Okay? At least twice a day, morning and evening. Pero kung kumakain kayong lunch, no, kung meron kayong opportunity to have, you carry your toothbrush and toothpaste with you in the work, gawin na ninyo. No? Then floss at least once a day or even 3 times a day. Pwede after each eating, the better. Clean the tongue every time you brush para matanggal yung mga bacteria doon. No? Rinse with water after meals. Tante yun. No? Hindi lang iniinom yung tubig, but you have to rinse your mouth with water after eating para matanggal yung mga debris, yung mga pieces of food that are retained in your mouth. Then drink water often. And then the other advice is to limit yung mga soft drinks, mga ganun, sugary drinks, and snacks. Okay? Now, regular habits for mouth and dental health, particularly the former means the mouth. Okay? So eat calcium-rich foods, milk, cheese, yogurt, leafy greens. Eat crunchy fruits and veggies like apples, carrots, and celery. Then, of course, avoid tobacco and too much alcohol. Pwedeng tanggalin alcohol, mas maganda. But yung tobacco, avoid tobacco at all costs. So, control what you eat through your mouth that may cause digestive disorders, obesity, etc. Hindi lang nakafocus din sa mouth. Pag ano kinakain ninyo, mga kinakain ninyo can also cause mga digestive disorder. Isa dyan, no? And can cause also obesity. Yung obesity, hindi problema sa pagkain lang, yung sa mouth, sa bibig dumadaan mga pagkain. No? So that's part of the mouth or oral health. So in terms of professional care, visit your dentist at least twice a year, every 6 months, for checkup, for cleaning. Get professional cleaning and checkup, and then see your dentist right away if there's pain, bleeding, and sores. So wag niyo patagalin kung may pain para your tooth, kung may dental caries, pwedeng masalvage na instead of extracting it, kung napabayaan, i-extract na lang. Sayang naman, no? Okay. So kung wala ng tooth, you might end up with mga pustiso, no? So mas maganda wala, no? Para makakain. para makakain kayo ng gusto as long as you can, as long as even sa katandaan natin. So how to clean your teeth and maintain them clean always? Rinse with water after each meals and after eating something. Okay? And hindi lang meal, but kasi kung may mga may snacks tayo, so i-rinse din ninyo. Then floss right away, brush right away, repeat flushing and brushing if you feel there's some debris left. So try to feel pag after doing all this thing, i-feel ninyo kung may mga debris pa natitira, pwede nyo i-repeat yung flossing and also brushing. Just make sure walang nagtatagal na debris dun sa bibig ninyo. So how to brush teeth with fluoride toothpaste? So do you rinse off the toothpaste after brushing? Ito yung, I don't think this is new, but this is something that I learned lately. Kasi aking ginagawa, I think I've done it wrong. No? Pag nagtutoothbrush ako with toothpaste, i-rinse ko, tinatanggal ko. No? So the advice is that after cleaning with floss and brush and rinse, okay, brush again with adequate amount of toothpaste. Okay, yung adequate amount means a full-length strip of the fluoride toothpaste on the brush. So this is approximately 1 to 2 centimeter. No? So wag nyo i-rearrange, spit out the excess ng toothpaste lang. Pabayaan nyo mag-stay yung toothpaste dun sa ngipin ninyo. Okay, so do not rinse your mouth with water immediately. Then avoid eating or drinking for about 30 minutes if possible para to let the toothpaste be absorbed by the teeth. Okay. So yung ginagawa ko dati, which I'm trying to prevent now, is rinsing the toothpaste. Let it stay for about 15 to 30 minutes bago ko uminom ng ibang o kumain. Dental caries may not be totally avoided. I suppose all of us have experienced that. Marami tayong may mga dental caries before. So best effort na lang with dental care. So consult the dentist as soon as possible for any tooth problem so as to prevent aggravation. So you may end up with tooth extraction and other complications kung di nyo pinaktingin kagad. Avoid tooth extraction as much as possible. Minsan gusto na nyo pa-tooth extraction kasi ang sakit-sakit na. At mas madali, di ba? Kaysa yung mga fini-feel pa, ang tagal-tagal at mahal-mahal pa. So, pero in the end, baka mag-regrets tayo, no? Okay, so we want to avoid dentures kasi, no? Para masarap yung kinakain natin habang tumatagal ang buhay natin. Okay? So have feelings as much as possible, though it might be inconvenient and costlier. So for any problem in the mouth aside from the tooth, consult as soon as possible a physician naman. Yung dentist concerned with the tooth, with the teeth, kung may mouth problem, doctor na. No? Yung mga, doctor din yung mga dentist, pero these are the medical physicians. No? So go for early diagnosis to promote early treatment. Go for early treatment if needed to avoid deformity and disfigurement of the mouth and face. Kasi pag may bukol siya, kung malaking-malaki, kung pinabayaan ninyo, malaking tatanggalin, yung malaking uka ang lalabas sa mukha ninyo, so magiging malaking deformity. No? So try to avoid this one. Early diagnosis and treatment. Maaga pa, maliit lang, tanggalin para walang masyadong deformity. Okay, summary and takeaway, I have presented all of these topics, definition of terms, dental, oral, mouth, and general health. There is no health without oral and dental health. What does this mean? And how to promote oral dental health and how to prevent oral and dental health problems. Takeaway in relation to patient empowerment, be always in touch with reliable medical information on oral and dental health. Knowledge is power. It gives power. Use the 4Ks of patient empowerment, kaalaman, kakayanan, karapatan, and kapangyarihan to gain greater control over decisions and make better decisions on oral and dental health as part of your health management. Okay. So with that, I end out my talk on this topic. I hope I have empowered you to have a basic understanding on the importance of oral and dental health in your health management. So before we go to the question and answer portion, reminder, take the OLETE for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like this one. There's the link I placed in the chat box. And then obtaining 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO host on medical consultations, either face-to-face or telemedical. So this voucher for a free medical consultation ito. Another request, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. So let's now have a group picture taking before we start the QA and interaction. Please turn on your video now and please show your faces. Okay. Get set. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the floor is now open for questions, comments, suggestions, sharing of experiences, as well as consultations if you have short consultations. Anybody? Sinong okay yung bibig nyo ngayon? All of you? Walang masakit? Nakakakain kayo? Butit pa kayo. Ako biglang sumakit itong pangako kahapon, kagabi, up to now. Ino-observe ko pa. So I'm not able to chew properly. No? Pero ino-observe ko pa. No? Baka problema ko dito sa jaw ko. Okay. So good that you don't have any problem. But you can agree with me pag may problema kayo sa tooth, no? Particularly about the tooth, sira ang araw ninyo. Di ba? Hindi kayo makakain at wala sinasabi, sana hindi sumakit, nakakabwisit naman nito. No? Then you really have to go for a dental checkup, no? Dental consult. No? Anybody who wants to share their experiences? The other thing I'd like to say is that, and as a doctor, I like to promote this. No? Although dentist usually dentist yung that's their domain. But ako, kahit hindi ako dentist, I like to promote the importance of the dental health. Na? Okay. Kasi yan ang umaapekto sa buong general health natin eh. And a lot of times, kaligayahan din natin kumain, di ba? But be careful with what we eat, no? So yung mga matitigas, iwasan na, di ba? Baka mag-breaking teeth ninyo. Then yung mga ibang pagkain, mga mamantika, yung mga oily foods, that's part of oral health, mouth health, no? Although indirect lang siya kasi dumadaan lang sa bibig, pero kasama sa oral health na rin yon, no? So, wag kayo kakain na masyadong marami, it can cause obesity, wag kayo kakain ng mga lason, wag kayo kakain ng mga oily foods, na it can cause yung mga fatty deposits, at taas yung blood, yung ano niya, mga cholesterol ninyo, na. Any questions? We welcome Leah Razon. Hey,
Thank you, Doc. Thank
oh,
you po.
any,
Doc, I have a question.
oh, sure. Sige, Leah.
Do you also recommend taking supplements for cancer patients?
Para sa bibig? Supplement for what? Sa
For
bibig?
for our health po.
Sa oral health o general health?
General health, Doc.
Kung sa cancer patient, you're talking supplement, mga like vitamins, no? Mga
Yes
ganun.
po. Vitamins, opo,
Okay.
vitamin C,
So
E,
my stand is I'm hesitant, or I frown upon taking those supplements, no? Kasi on the reason that number one, you can get it from the from the natural foods, no, that you are eating every day, no? Basta maganda lang yung eating habit mo. Hanapin mo na lang yung mga pagkain, balanced diet, and then eat a lot of yung mga veggies, no? And then mga fruits, no? So, andun na lahat. No? That's the main reason why I don't go for supplements, no? Nagbibigay lang ako ng supplement. Actually, we don't call that supplement anymore. It's replacement, no? Kasi yung mga hindi nakakakain, no? Then that's the time we give those parang to replace those, I can say supplement. So parang hindi kasi nakakakain, no? Pero yung mga nakakakain, kaya importante yung mouth health din, di ba? Dental health. Dapat makakain. No? Kung nakakakain naman, you just get it from your natural food. Ano? Kasi yung mga vitamins, although may mga hindi kalaban kasi dati mga pharmaceuticals, they say na, negligible naman yung side effects noon, no? But these are chemicals also, yung mga processed na supplements, no? So artificial din yon, no? Kahit na paano may chemicals. So as you know, we up to now hindi natin alam yung exact cause ng cancer, no? But one of the theories is that we are mga pollutions, yung mga chemicals na pumapasok sa bibig natin. That could be a possible cause, no? Kaya iniiwasan lang natin, no? Okay. Saka yung
Thank you, Doc.
supplement when you take it is tuloy-tuloy di ba? So pag
Opo.
tuloy-tuloy, no, parang poison na rin 'yon di ba? Okay. So every now and then when we eat, kung masama ang nakain natin, at least sandali lang siya. Pero yung supplement, tuloy-tuloy yun. Di ba?
Okay
So
po.
you don't
Noted,
need
Doc. Thank you po.
you don't need supplement, no? Okay. As long as you're eating properly. Ako, wala akong supplement at age 77. Oh. Si Perla, nagsusupplement ka? Perla Pasqua. Jan- Si Charlita. Charlita, nagsusupplement ka? Let's ask
Wala
the
po, Dok. Wala
Ha?
po.
Very
Wala.
good.
Hindi ako.
Si Charlita, ilang taon ka na, Charlita?
71. Ngayong August 28.
Okay. So yung nanay mo, ilang taon na yung nanay mo?
77 po.
Buhay pa?
Wala na, Dok.
So, kumakain ba siya ng supplement?
Hindi rin, Dok. Puro
Hindi.
lang gulay. Gulay,
Gulay.
prutas
Ayun.
po.
Okay. So, hindi naman dahil sa walang supplement, kaya siya namatay, di ba? Anong
Hindi
kinamatay niya?
naman, Dok.
Anong
Ang
kinamatay?
findings ng doktor noon, Dok, may cancer daw siyang nasa baga
Sa baga, sa lungs.
po.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, ayun. That's a proof, Leia, no? Yung yung mga minuno natin, walang supplement yan, umaabot ng 100 years old yan eh.
Correct po.
Tama?
Ang lula ko, Dok, talagang 99 years yun.
Oo.
Pero hindi yun kumakain ng kahit anong puro na lang isda, gulay. Yun lang kinakain nun. Ayaw yun
Natural.
natural. Ayaw niyang anong may mga pangpalasa. Hindi rin yun. Hindi kakain ng karne.
Okay, good. Yun nga.
Pero umabot siya ng 99. Salamat po,
Okay.
Doc.
Yeah. Importante yung diet. If you want to live long, the diet is very important. Na? Natural
Opo.
food. Natural food. Na? Although no
Opo.
guarantee that you will live long if you eat natural food, at least lesser and grease. Kaysa kakain ka ng mga processed foods, no? Yung mga maraming
Opo.
supplements, no? Okay. Yung supplements, hindi nagpapatagal ng buhay yun eh. Diba? Meron bang research, may publication ba nagsabi na pag kumain ka ng supplements, aabot ka ng 90 years old, 100 years old? Wala.
Wala yata, Doc.
Wala. Wala.
Wala
Wala
talaga.
yun.
Wala akong ano.
Oo. Okay? Perla, ikaw, kumakain ka ba ng supplement? Meron.
Meron doktor pero aywan ko yung nireseta man yung doktor ko eh.
Ayun.
Aywan ko kung supplement yung alam mo yung CoQ10, supplement ba yun?
Oo, supplement yun.
Ayun, nirekomenda ng aking cardiologist doktor yun eh, CoQ10.
Okay. So, okay, it depends on your doctor also. Pero ako naniniwala ako na natural lang. Okay. Okay. So, yung mga ibang doctor, they have the mindset na papainumin kayo ng maraming klaseng gamot. No? Okay. So, sa akin, natural lang. No? Kaya may mga doktor na nagiging specialist sa mga alternative medicine, di ba? Against sila sa yung mga doktor na nagbibigay ng maraming gamot, di ba? Kaya pumunta sila sa alternative medicine. Pero pag nag-alternative medicine sila, marami ring gamot sila na binibigay. Mga supplement pa rin, di ba? Kasi the bottom line there is the money involved there. Kasi kung wala kang reseta, walang kita, walang ano.
Yes po, Doc. Siguro nga po.
Tama, Charlita?
Yes po, Doc.
Oo. So, keep it low na lang, basta natural food na lang. Na? Kung anong nasa
Opo,
market,
Doc.
tulungan na lang natin yung mga farmers natin. Yung mga Okay? Any other questions? Who wants to share? Monet, kumusta ka na, Monet? Unmute. Hindi ka naririnig. Unmute. Yan. Okay.
Okay lang po ako, Dok.
Okay ka lang? So, malakas ka kumain? Wala kang problema sa bibig?
Ano na po, nagda-diet na po, Dok.
Diet. Okay. Yeah, part of mouth health is diet. No? Diet means limiting your food intake also. Okay. So, hindi lang kakain ng marami, iiwasan, at yung huwag yung sobrang konti naman. Balance lang ninyo. Okay. So,
Konti lang po, Dok, kanin.
So, maintain lang yung normal weight ninyo. No? Okay. So, para
Alam,
humaba
Dok, minsan, Dok, tumataas yung BP ko eh.
yung BP, okay. Anong rason yon? Anong dahilan? Kapalagay
Kulang
mo?
po alam, Dok. Minsan po kasi nahihilo ako, Dok eh. Minsan umiikot paningin ko.
Okay. May inom ka ng gamot para sa blood pressure mo?
Hindi po, Dok. Kasi po, Dok, allergy po ako sa gamot.
Lahat? Allergic ka
Hindi po
sa
ako
lahat ng
basta-
gamot ng anti-hypertension? Kawawa ka naman.
Hindi po ako pwede basta-basta uminom, Dok, pag walang reseta ang doktor.
Kaya nga, yung BP mo ilan?
Ano po, kahapon po, 130/95.
Ilang beses na yon? Yung 130 okay pa, yung 95 medyo mataas.
Pero po ngayon, Dok, 120/89.
89. Wala kang gamot.
Wala po, hindi po ako umiinom, Dok. Tubig lang po. Sa tubig
Okay.
lang ako.
Okay. Ang importante, pahinga.
Opo.
Okay. Kung tumaas, pahinga. Okay.
Opo, Dok.
Okay. Anyway, i-check mo lang kung ano, meron ka bang BP monitoring device?
Meron po, Dok. Ito po,
So,
Dok, nagbe-BP ako.
So, every day,
Nagbe-BP.
if every day
Opo, Dok.
monitor mo yung BP mo, tingnan mo yung trending. No?
Opo.
Kung mataas, kung stable dun sa 130/80, gano'n, okay yon, no? Pero kung tumataas, baka kailangan mo ng gamot na. No? Okay. Unless, hindi kami mataba, di ba? Taba ka ba? Hindi man.
Tumataba po nga ako, Dok, kahit
Ayun.
nagda-diet, Dok,
Sige, mag-diet ka kasi pwedeng bumaba yung BP mo kung may diet. Exercise, nag-exercise ka.
Minsan na lang po.
Minsan. Mag-exercise ka para kung allergy ka sa gamot, at least baka makukuha sa exercise saka sa diet. No? Okay. Saka yung pagkain mo, kasama na din sa diet yung pagkain mo. No?
Opo, Dok.
Okay?
Thank you po, Dok.
Okay. Any more? Any comment? We still have 10 minutes to go. Jeng, you want to share your experience, Jeng?
Wala naman po, Dok. Hindi rin po ako nagte-take ng ibang gamot kasi syempre may mga maintenance na po ako. Ayoko na pong mag-take ng halimbawa vitamins pa. Kasi na-maintain ko naman po yung timbang ko. Tapos yun din po, lagi din po akong more on gulay, prutas, isda. Nagbabawas po ako kumain ng meat. Kung kakain man po ako ng meat, ano po, yung chicken breast lang po, ganun.
Very good. Empowered. Jeng, empowered. Okay, good.
Okay.
So, Annalyn. Kumusta ka, Annalyn?
Kulit mo.
Annalyn, kumusta yung diet mo? Yung oral health mo, mouth health? O kasama yung mouth health sa Santol, yung tinatanong mo Santol,
Binibigyan ka na ng pera
bawal
ng para sa iyo na ano.
bawal kumain ng Santol, yung nilulunok yung buto, ha? Okay. Kasama sa mouth health yun. Unmute yourself. Unmute Annalyn.
Sorry.
Ayan.
Yun nga po, ang tinatanong paano po niluluto yun.
Hindi ako marunong. Basta paligid ko. Sinong marunong? Tanong natin sa lahat sa audience natin. Alam ba ninyo, pakishare lang, ano yung may tanong si Annalyn, paano gawin yung sinantol? Sinantol. Yung ano.
Dok, kami nagawa sa Laguna niyan, sinantulan. Kailangan po, yung pag kinayod niyo po sa kayuran yung santol, ibababad pa po yan ng may asin ng mga...
Sa?
1 week.
Sa tubig. Sa
Oo,
tubig po, bababad.
Na may asin. 1 week mo siyang iaano. Tapos,
Para ano po?
madagta.
Bakit po siya binababad?
Madagta
Okay po.
roll. Tapos, pag napiga mo na siya, saka mo pa lang siya pwedeng iluto. Basta, pwede mo naman din siyang tikman kung ganun. Kaso
Paano po yun niluluto? Ano pong ano pong kasama nun sa pagluto?
siyempre maraming gata. Tapos yung iba naglalagay ng rino tsaka ng bell pepper. Ginigisa mo lang siya. Depende kasi kung ilang kilo yung kiluhin mo yung yung santol.
Ano ba naman tong
Oo.
sakon to? Ay,
Mas magandang gata na gagawin mo, yung nyog talaga, wag yung kokomama para mas masarap.
Yung first gata lang, yung first gata. Hindi nakasali yung pangalawang gata.
Mm. Pero pag i-search mo din naman sa sa YouTube, pero yung pagluluto lang. Pero yung talaga nung santol, dapat ibababad mo muna yung sa tubig. Kasi maasim siya pag halimbawa
ba naman
luluto
nagpusa?
mo na, maasim siya, hindi siya masarap. Tsaka yun nga, medyo parang pakla ang dating gawa ng yun, nandun.
Kasi parang nakikurious ako doon. Ano kayang lasa noon? Kasi ang alam ko lang sa santol, nilalagay lang sa paksiw.
Ah. Kaya sa Laguna po lang ganyan, tsaka namatamis din po siya.
Okay.
Sarap siya.
Okay?
Tawa si Doc.
Hindi, okay lang. Natututo rin ako sa iyo kasi
Hindi.
bi-
Dok,
bin-
dadalan kita pag nakapagawa kami. Nung kapatid ko sa Cavite, meron kami. Nag-ano pa kami, tawag dito, nagbababad pa lang. Kasi galing kami ng Laguna nung July 17. Nagdala ako ng santol doon sa kapatid ko. Itatry. Pag nagawa niya, sa ngayong August, may check up ako. Itatry kong ipaluto para matikman nyo, para yung malaman nyo kung anong lasa niya.
sige. Actually, nakatikim na ako doon, no? Kaya ako pinopromote, nag-vlog nga ako doon, pinost ko sa Facebook ko in part of my campaign against swallowing of
ng
Santos.
ng buto. Opo.
Ang buto, no? Kaya nakita ni Annalyn yung yung sinantol. So, tinatanong niya sa akin, paano ginagawa yon? Sabi ko, malay ko, hindi ko alam.
Kasi ang daming santol dito, naglalaglagan lang, sayang eh.
Oo nga eh. So, tatanggalin mo yung buto, di ba? Yung balat lang. Balat lang. Then, ibababad mo raw sa tubig, asin, 1 week.
Opo, kasi ganun kami, do. Kasi talagang madagta siya eh. Basta pag kinahid mo sa yung natural na kayuran, matagal nga lang magkayod isa-isa.
Akala ko po, pwede siyang igiling doon sa yung pinagigilingan ng bawang or sibuyas, parang ganon.
Hindi po namin siya nagagawa. Talagang doon po sa natural na kayuran pa rin namin ginagawa.
Pinakayod po talaga.
Yung traditional
Jeng, bakit,
gawa namin.
ba't ang tagal naman binababad, Jeng? Akala ko pipigaan mo lang.
Ewan ko pa, Ate Perla.
Oo, kasi napanood ko doon sa cellphone. Kayo din, tapos pipigaan mo lang. Tapos niluluto na kaagad.
Ewan ko din
Oo.
po, Ate Perla, kung siguro yung taga magluluto, may technique na po sila kung paano siya iluto ng hindi maasim at hindi papaklay yung dating nung santo.
Siguro lamasin lang ng asin, no?
At mawala talaga yung asim tsaka yung pakla.
O di, kung linamas mo, di parang wala na rin siyang sustansya, nawala na yun.
Yung asim.
Oo, kasi binabad mo na 1 linggo.
Ewan na kaya po kami na nakakapaggawa.
Gusto ko nga rin itry eh.
Yeah,
Para masarap nga eh, kasi binibigyan
Naano ako
ng
dun sa
Bicolana.
Naano po kasi ako dun sa post ni Doc. Sabi po mukhang masarap eh.
Masarap nga kasi binigyan ako ng taga Bicol, nakakapitbahay namin, ang sarap.
Masarap nga po siya, masarap naman po siya. Kaso mamantika lang siya gawa ng gata, kaya medyo hindi pa rin siya healthy.
Minsan ko lang nakain yon, minsan lang, ng 2019. May nagbigay sa akin. Sabi ko, pwede pala. Pwede
Di
pala
ba
yun.
yung gata ng niyog, ano yun, yung healthy, oil? Bakit maano? Di ba, Dok, yung sa gata?
Yung pong langis ng niyog, kumbaga pag nagata yung niyog.
Dapat puro yung kakang gata.
Oo, yung kakang gata.
Di ba healthy yun?
Yeah, okay.
Virgin coco oil.
Kasi syempre pag nagmantika na siya, parang nakakaano din na kumain. Baka kasi mamaya nakakataas ng halimbawa ng presyon. Oo, ganun do. Kaya pag hindi rin ako masyadong magkain. Kasi napapasarap ka habang natagat, napapasarap kang kumain.
Ako rin kasi,
Parang appetizer, Jeng.
di rin kasi ako nakakain pa niya ni minsan.
Okay.
Masarap siya eh.
Hindi pa talaga ako nakakain yan.
Okay. So, Abet,
Si Abes.
Abet,
Ah.
isang project tayo. Project. Pwede bang, Annalyn, si Jeng, si Perla, gumawa kayong sinantol yung style ninyo, tapos padala nyo sa akin, sa amin. Tingnan
Kanya-kanyang
natin kung ano
Oo
yung
nga,
pinakamasarap.
Ngayong
Si
August.
Christy, magaling gumawa niyan.
Kung anong pinakamasarap, pagkatapos, i-promote natin.
Si Christy magaling gumawa ng ganyan.
Si Christy. Bakit hindi
Oo,
nagsasalita si
galing
Christy?
gumawa. Gusto yan ni Dr. Yambao.
Christy, di gawa ka ng isang recipe para contribution natin sa mga tao. Para hindi na sila lulunok ng buto. Ah, yung sinantol na lang kakainin.
Parang parang Rino pag ginawa niya.
Oo, Miss Beth, ganyan nga siya.
Jen,
Talaga nilalagyan siya ng
pang
ganyan.
sa pandesal.
Oo, yung iba. Pero Miss Beth, masarap din talaga pag siya ay minatamisan. Kasi talagang kinagis na ko na sa Laguna yung ganun eh.
Oo, sa Quezon ganun din. Yung ginagawa matamis, tapos yung ulam.
Oo, di ba? Oo. Sa Laguna ganun din.
Pagagawa pala kay Christy. Si Christy ang galing gumawa niya.
Dito sa Batangas wala kasi. Kaya hindi din sila marunong maggawa niyan.
May nagbigay kasi ng santol nung siguro a month ago. Ginawa niya. Tapos binigyan namin si Dr. Yambao kasi nagustuhan niya yun last year.
Sige nga. I-promote nga natin.
Pagagawa kay Christy.
Christy Sara Sinantol.
Oo, magaling yung gumawa ng ganyan. Matagakain lang.
Okay, para makakatulong ka sa mga sa mga ibang tao na hindi to prevent na swallowing.
Oo nga, Dok. Kaysa ano na lang, yung na lang pinakang
Gulayin.
lang gawin na para lutuin at gawin ulam.
Pero tama ka, Jen. Kasi yung binababad pa ng ilang araw yun eh.
Oo nga, Miss Beth, sabi ko nga kay Doc, halos sa amin nga 1 week pag nagbababad yun.
Mga 3 days. Kasi para
sige.
hindi siya mapakla.
Correct. Oo, mapakla.
Sige. So,
Saka hindi maasim.
So, Christy, ayusin mo yan. Okay. So,
Mentally si Christy kay Doctor.
may connected sa oral health natin dito, di ba? Oral health sa pagkain. No? Okay. So kung wala nang ibang tanong, wala nang sharing. So kung wala na, we'll see it. Thank you for coming and listening, especially Leia. We welcome you here. Si Monette, nice to see you again. Nagiging regular na si Monette. Sana si Annalyn, good. Okay, sino pa ba? Maraming old-timer na rito eh. May mga bago na. No? Okay. So, we'll see each other next week.
Ay, Doc, sorry po, to butt in. Advice lang po, Doc, right after we eat, we need to use the tongue cleaner. And then, for the toothpaste, kailangan 1P lang. Hindi yung punong-puno yung toothbrush.
Sino nagsabi? Iba yung...
Or to ko po. Si kapatid ko po. Kahit sa Singapore po, yun din na pinapractice namin.
Bakit iba-iba?
Okay. Bakit po?
Iba-iba. yung tinatanong ko ng dentist, no? Yung nakalagay even sa internet, nakalagay doon yung mga Philippine Dental Association, no? Nilalagay nila yung buong marami. Para hindi naman i-range, basta i-apply na lang. No?
Hindi ko po. Kasi yun din practice nila sa Singapore tsaka yung sa kapatid.
Anyway,
tsaka yung Tank cleaner po.
Tank
Kailangan
cleaner?
po yun. Tank cleaner. Yung sa ano
Bibili-
po, i-scrub mo yung
tila.
tank, nandun ko sa lahat ng germs, yung mga bacteria na iiwan.
Kaya
Hindi po
nga,
kaya ng toothbrush yun eh.
di kaya.
Opo.
Magkano yung tank cleaner?
Hindi ko po alam. Tagal ko nang binili po sa Watsons yun. Watsons pa sa Singapore. Bumili
Sino
po ako
gumagamit
ng
ng tank cleaner sa inyo? Wala?
wala yata.
Wala. Ako yung toothbrush lang ginagamit ko.
Brush lang.
Konting,
Ako din po
Mas-
toothbrush.
Mas
After
maganda
ng
yung
ngipin,
tank cleaner eh.
dila.
Makikita
Okay.
yung pag in-scrub nyo po yung ano nyo, white yung lalabas. Especially pag after yung kagigising mo lang. Marami ka makikita dun sa white na ano.
sige, thank you for those suggestions. Basta best effort na lang kung may brush, may tank cleaner. o tank-
gargle
with no warm water with salt.
Iba-iba, no? Basta importante, tanggalin yung mga debris. Ako, ang
Apo.
aking practice, nagde-dental floss muna ako, then brush, and then babalikan ko yung ano, kung kailangan pa yung ano, yung mga debris, ulitin ko, no? Then after that, iba-brush ko with toothpaste. With toothpaste, iwanan ko na yung toothpaste doon. No?
Tama
Okay,
po.
Hindi ko i-rearrange. Of course, ibabrush ko rin tangko. Yung dila ko. Okay? So,
Thank you po, Doc.
Okay. So, meron pa ako mga
Salamat
probably
po,
10
Doc.
ngipin na titira. Pwede pa. Not 10.
Kompleto po ipin nyo, Doc ah.
Ha?
Kompleto po ipin nyo.
10.
Si Mama, isang ngipin.
Ah,
Hindi, baka 10, baka ano. Pero nakakain pa ako. Wala pa akong pustiso. Okay? Sige
Thank you
ba?
po,
Avoid
Doc.
pustiso. Mahirap may pustiso eh.
Pina-unmute niya sa akin.
Okay? So kung wala nang tanong or comments, we'll see each other next week. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for attending.
Salamat po,
Thank you po,
Bye-bye.
Doc. Have a nice weekend.
Bye, Doc.
po.
Thank you.
Bye po, Doc.
Thank you po, Doc.
Bye-bye.